Hey, what's up, YouTube? Back at it again. It's been a while since I dropped a video, so I figured I'd hit you with something. So this is my first time trying Smoke Wagon. I have the Smoke Wagon small batch, and then I have the Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. So since this is a straight bourbon whiskey, it's 4 years old. This is a blend as well, small batch. It's a small batch straight bourbon whiskey, so it's probably a blend of 4 years old, or maybe a couple older ones in there. There's a lot of hype surrounding Smoke Wagon, and it's probably because it's a cool bottle. It's got like engraving on it and things like that. It looks pretty cool. It's got the two 6-shooter revolvers on the front. It's just a pretty badass bottle. This one is the Halloween edition one. That's why it kind of has like the bones and stuff on it. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna do a review on both of these, kind of let you know. Break my new Christmas glasses. Jesus. No, I didn't break them. So my mom got me these. These are pretty cool. Glencairn's without the stem, but it's a Buffalo Trace. She got me a set of 4, so it has the Buffalo engraved on it. Pretty sweet glasses. I've already been drinking out of them. They're pretty good. Hopefully you guys had a good Christmas. I had a good Christmas, me and my wife and 2 daughters, and just hanging out at the house, not doing much. Let's see what's up with this. Open that one. This is the straight bourbon, and then this is the small batch. Let's see what we got here. So I've read a lot of reviews and stuff about Smoke Wagon, and people are like, oh, pissed off because it's not aged long and things like that. And then other people kind of say that Smoke Wagon really doesn't focus on the age. It's more of the taste. So this is MGP juice. This comes from Indiana. Ship it to Las Vegas, Nevada, where Smoke Wagon is. They have a master blender and a master taster there. And what they do is they blend multiple barrels for taste, to have it taste really good. They don't really care about age statements and things like that. That's what I've been told and read online. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see what she tastes like. I don't really care age statements and stuff. Age statements are nice, and you get a 10-year Eagle Rare, you're like, oh man, it's 10 years old. Eagle Rare, it's okay. It's not phenomenal bourbon, so I'd rather have a 4-year bourbon that's phenomenal than a 10-year bourbon that's just okay. So let's give her a try. Let's give her a pour and see what Smoke Wagon's all about. See what all the hype is. Everybody in town is talking about Smoke Wagon, the Smoke Wagon. You got to try Smoke Wagon, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm a Buffalo Trace guy. I like Buffalo Trace products. But yeah, I don't know. I've been venturing out into the MGP world and giving it a try. I've been impressed so far with what I've had. So this is the Smoke Wagon small batch. This is the basic Smoke Wagon straight bourbon, Kentucky straight bourbon. So this sucker runs you about $32 to $33 regular retail price. This one is $52, I believe, $52, $53, something like that. The cool thing about these is I ordered 2 of these bottles from Smoke Wagon online, and they give you a flat rate shipping, $13.99, no matter how many bottles you buy, which is pretty freaking cool, man, because this is an allocated bourbon at your local liquor store. This is an allocated bourbon. So to be able to buy it directly from the company, that's pretty badass, man. That's impressive. Buffalo Trace doesn't have that option. I wish they did, but they don't, which kind of sucks. So let's give her let's see what the colors are like here. It's kind of hard because it's dark out here. So it does look like the very close in color. The small batch might be a little bit darker, but not much if it is. It might not be. Yeah, it's got a little bit more of an amber darker to it. Let's give it a smell here. So the straight bourbon has a lot of spice, baking spice, cooking spice, but like a sweet spice, not a peppery spice. You get a hint of vanilla. The spice is what overpowering the smell in this. It's a good spice smell. It's not a bad spice smell. So This small batch doesn't smell as strong. The Kentucky, the hell they call it, straight bourbon whiskey. Straight bourbon, the basic straight bourbon whiskey from Smoke Wagon smells a lot stronger than the small batch. The small batch smells a little sweeter, like a honey, like a sweet honey. I don't smell any caramel. That one has a hint of caramel. I get all honey on this one. The small batch is just like straight honey. There's that sweeter smell. All right, so I kind of get it a little bit. The straight bourbon does smell a lot stronger than the small batch, which is weird. Let's give her a try. I'm gonna try the small batch first because I've had the straight bourbon whiskey before. So let's try the small batch first. Wow. Wow. Very impressed. Honey, right up front, like the smell. Little bit of baking spice, not very much at all, like not hardly any. A lot more honey and sweetness to it. Very smooth, no burn, zero burn. This is a 50% alcohol bourbon. 50%. 100 proof. Right? Yeah, 100 proof. 50%. This one is 46.25%. So it's 192.5 proof. Or no, 92.5 proof. I don't know why they put the 92.5 in parentheses. 190. They're like, hey, you drinking that, what is that stuff called? That shit you can buy at military bases and shit. That freaking Everclear. Oh my God. Ugh. All right, let's try the straight bourbon. Super smooth. I get that sweetness up front. I've had this before. It's amazing. I was telling my dad that this is probably one of my favorite bourbons now. This straight bourbon, good price point, $32 if I can find it. Can't beat it. Really good. Super smooth, man. I'm a Buffalo Trace guy. I don't like shitty bourbon. Kind of like a bourbon snob. Some of my friends tell me to buy things like Yellowstone and things like that. And the guy at the liquor store is like, you're not going to like that, dude. I already know you're not going to like it. This blew me away. The small batch, get a little bit of the caramel on the back end now, going down my throat. So, going down my throat. You're stupid. But, so up front, honey, super sweet, all that type of stuff. On the back end, it was caramel. Not a lot of baking spice, a little tiny, like a hint of spice on the small batch. A lot more spice, but good. I don't like spicy bourbon, like baking spice. Like, I don't like it. This has quite a bit of spice, but it's a good spice. It's really good. Damn. That shit's good, man. This Smoke Wagon is really good. I really want to try the uncut now. The only reason why I was hesitant about the uncut is because it's like 56% alcohol or something. It's like 100, close to 120 proof. I usually don't like that. Anything over 50, I really don't like too much. I'm not a proof hound. I don't really search out high proof. So they have an uncut, unfiltered Smoke Wagon, straight from the barrel, not filtered, just like strong as hell. But the dude at my liquor store said it's freaking really good. So I'm really enjoying that small batch. It's a tough call, man. I don't know. Hit that. Might have to give it to the small batch just for a little bit more complexity. There's a little bit more flavors, and it's a little bit sweeter. So that's kind of what my palate likes. This straight bourbon, fucking amazing. This small batch, fucking amazing, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I refused to jump on the Smoke Wagon Band train, just because, you know, the hype behind it and all the fancy bottle and their gimmick to sell. But this is fucking good, man. This is really good bourbon, dude. And the fact that you can buy it on their website and have it shipped to your house. The FedEx guy left the box at my door. I didn't even have to sign for it. That was weird. I thought I was gonna have to sign for it since it's alcohol. This is fucking good, man. Really good. Recommend it. Go out and buy it. Both of them are corked. I think the straight bourbon comes with more of a plasticky cork. Yeah, it's like a plasticky cork. This one is a real cork, the small batch. Little high priced, but it's worth the price point, I would say. $32 for the straight bourbon. That's good. That's a good deal. This is smoother than Eagle Rare. Smoother, better than Eagle Rare. The small batch, $53, $54, $52, whatever it is. I'd buy it I'd buy it again. I'd buy it. It's good, man. This is small batch wins this one, but it's close, very close. Both of them are amazing bourbons. Check them out. Good seeing you guys. Later.